Number 15 from section 2.4 online. It says find the polynomial function whose lead coefficient is 2 and has a degree of 3 and zeros 14 1/2 and 11 halves. So what we know is the highest exponent I'm going to have when I'm done is 3, and the number with that x cubed is going to be a 2. So remember a polynomial form, and we know our zeros. So polynomial form is y equals a, x minus some number, x minus another number, and since it's to the degree 3, we know there'll be 3 of these, x minus some other number. A is our lead coefficient, x, these numbers are our roots. So what you're going to do is plug in your lead coefficient, which we knew was 2, so that would go in for a. And I get x minus my number. That number is my root, or my 0. Well, my first 0 is 14, so it'll be x minus 14, because 14 is my root, and you do the opposite of what's in there. Then it'll be x minus 1/2, because 1/2 was my other root, and we plug it in for that number. And our last root was 11 over 2, so it'll be x minus 11 over 2. Now, the computer program does not want you to leave it in this form, which is factored form. It wants you to put it in standard form, which is where it counts down y equals ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. So to do that, we're just going to distribute. So I'm going to first distribute this 2, so then I get 2x minus 28. I still have all of that times all of these two, so then I'm just going to go x minus 1/2, x minus 11 halves. Now the order we multiply in doesn't matter, so I'm just going to keep going left to right. So now I'm going to do 2x minus 28 times x minus 1/2. So if we FOIL that out, we get 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x minus 1/2 is negative 1x minus, well, here I'll write that for you. 2x times negative 1/2 was minus 1x. Negative 28 times x was negative 28x. And negative 28 times negative 1/2 becomes a positive 14. And then all that's still times by x minus 11 over 2. Now I'm going to simplify this because we have some like terms we can combine. So then I'm going to combine my two middle terms. So I get 2x squared minus 29x plus 14. Then I'm going to times that by negative 11 over 2. So now again, I'm just going to FOIL these. So I get 2x squared times x is 2x cubed. 2x squared minus 11 over 2. Well, 2 times negative 11 is negative 22 over 2x squared. I'm just going to leave that for the time being. Then I have to take negative 29x times x is negative 29x squared. And I have negative 29 times negative 11 over 2. So how you do that is you go negative 29 times negative 11, which is positive 319 over 2, because it's still over 2, and then I have my x. Then I'm going to do 14 times x, which is plus 14x. Okay? And 14 times negative 11 over 2. Again, you go 14 times negative 11, which is negative 154, and then it's still all over 2. So let's simplify what we know and combine like terms. Well, I have no like terms with this, so this is just, it's my only x cubed, so I have 2x cubed. Well, negative 22 over 2, that's negative 11x squared, and I have a negative 29x squared. So negative 11 minus 29 is negative 40x squared. Then I have this x and this x. Well, we have to keep this as a fraction, so I'm going to turn this into a fraction, and it needs a common denominator of 2. So this will be 28 divided by 2x. Well, 319 plus 28 is 347, and it's still over 2x. And that doesn't reduce, and I know that because this has a 7 and this has a 2, so nothing goes into both. And then I have negative 154 divided by 2, which if you do that math, half of 154 is negative 177. And that should be your answer.